Hello and welcome to Game-Geki, the show that is mucking out the pigs, doing the fields and all 100 other chores that farmers have to do on a daily basis. I'm Cage as always by Gekodami, and we're playing Farming Simulator 19.
19, it's the 19th Farm Simulator.
Oh, I guess
Or it's the one that came out in 2019. I don't know.
I see only you physically save. I kind of reset back at the...
Oh.
Luckily I'm Superman and I can just like run at the speed of a...
Well, you just press for left and right in the D-pad, right? You'll just like teleport to a vehicle. It's not working. Let me make sure your credentials isn't reset.
No, I teleported fine.
Still Farm Manager.
Manager
Hello there,
is quite
Barfanes.
Your amazing house.
Yeah. Get on that house! You live on that plot over there where you died.
The amazing shed over there. This house
No,
kind of reminds me
the plot where you started. The empty plot of land.
Oh, right. You know, the house kind of reminds me of the first Tomb Raider game where like you can go into like 2 or 3 rooms.
Yeah,
and there's like a load of locked doors.
No freezer though.
No, there isn't a walk-in freezer. See, we got an oven. This kind of oven reminds me of the oven from that horror game we played recently. Yeah, literally no freezer at all. That must be a real problem.
We even have a fridge. No, we don't have a fridge, do we?
Must all be like bespoken in the wooden cabinets.
It could be, yeah, I was going to say, it could be one inside the cabinet. A hidden one.
Better go and examine the quality of the amazing field.
Oh yeah, well it wouldn't have advanced since last time because the game doesn't, doesn't continue or offline. But it's growing.
It is. It's a thing of beauty.
It's even growing down here, bizarrely.
I'll need a re-weeding.
It says 0% weed right now.
It's different for each single spot of it.
Oh yeah, here's some weeds. Look.
Might be a bit easier to do in the daytime. I can see what I'm doing.
Yeah. Guess I'll do something else. That'd be fucking shoulder button. This pad's sticky for some reason. God damn, I'm gonna have to fucking buy a new pad, aren't I?
It seems your stable of pads is
Why is this one sticking?
just in the worst condition.
Why is that happening before? It didn't happen before. Yeah. It's annoying it. Oh, I don't know. Kind of annoying it. This part is this point in the generation.
I'm following the weeder.
What should I do? Weeding. Oh, what's this? Sewing.
It's amazing farm equipment though. We have to look online and see it in use in real life because it's just crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty advanced.
Lower.
Ooh, that's worth a lot. What's this? Harvesting. Harvest the sugar beet in field 10 and take the product to grain elevator east. Use your own equipment.
Doesn't seem to have
affected
these weeds that much.
I'm assuming it gives me everything I need to do this, right? It's worth 27,000, so it's quite lucrative.
27,000 is the good, it's the good money.
Field 10 is there. I'm kind of a bit worried about to take it to someplace though. It's an expensive contract going. So very expensive. I'm guessing it's going to be awkward as fuck. But I'll accept.
They pay money for effort. You're right.
So I rented the stuff.
Well, the whole game hitched up then as you was preparing that.
So where's the stuff to pay? Grain elevator east is over there. Field 10 is there. I can't remember where the things appear. They appear at the shop first, or do they appear? Yeah, they appear at the shop, don't they?
You have to go really slowly to do the job.
Okay. So I was. Oh my god, this lorry appear as well.
Whoa, shit. You could start your own shipping company now.
So how am I meant to get the shit into the lorry? How am I meant to get everything to field 10? I'm only one person. Does this game like not account for what is this thing?
All
Man,
the
there's a
gear
lot
you
of
need.
really complicated material involved in this. I have no idea what these things are.
The people have trusted you. You bid for this job, and they've decided.
This thing here doesn't have any wheels on it. So I guess it attaches to this?
Yeah, you'll probably reverse onto that and hitch to it.
Okay. Oh my god, this vehicle's like crazy.
It's crazy because farming is just an advanced industry. You gotta feed everyone, you know.
It's got lights on the side of it for some reason. Oh, actually has all-wheel steering, that's interesting. Well, I guess I'll places if I can hitch that thing. So it's not actually offering me the option to hitch. Oh, there you go. Okay, so that's hitched. Okay. Turn on harvester. What is that other thing?
You've got a combine harvester. Is combine harvester at the top of like the tier tree of technology in this world?
Turn on harvester, unfold harvester. Huh, so the harvester is this vehicle itself, apparently.
If you think about it, though, it kind of looks like the harvester from Command and Conquer. I mean, it's the
Yeah, it does, yeah.
long vehicle with prongs on
But
it.
then, what is that thing there on the floor?
So, do you have to switch between tools to hitch to that as well?
Oh, wait a minute. It looks like I might be able to hitch stuff to the front of this vehicle as well.
Yes, it could
Maybe
be like a ram scoop.
I'd foot up with his foot to actually get to that.
Get out of this tractor. So this obviously ain't going to grow for quite a while yet. My best bet would be to do another random mission. It's being watered by God anyway.
Well, I have the option, so I guess not. Because I was wrong.
I won't accept a mission until you've left the vicinity, because otherwise it'll mix our tools and...
Not entirely sure I can have two contracts going at the same time.
Oh, right. Well,
Yeah, what is this thing? I can't hitch it to the front.
Well, it's a second vehicle though. Maybe I can assist with the job.
Yeah, you can hitch the trailer to that, I guess.
Alright, Optimus.
What is this thing?
Well, you could kind of examine it in the buy menu and see if you can determine what that's supposed to be.
Yeah, so that's this thing here. This machine can harvest the indicated fruit type.
An advanced harvesting thing. I'm imagining this truck is where your harvest gets dumped.
And that's this thing here, right? This thing? Headers are attached to harvesters. So apparently it can attach to the truck somehow. But I have no idea where exactly. You know what? I think if I unfold the harvester, maybe it attaches to the side of it then.
It's XL as well.
Let's see the option.
Can you like double hitch? Like hitch it to the back of this thing? Seems absurd, but hey ho.
No.
Harvest the sugar beet in field 10. Take the product to grain elevator east. Okay, so
Yeah, we need them to truck for that after.
suppose I'll transport the truck to 10.
Yeah, you can do that, yeah. Yeah, a bit of a loss at what this thing actually is. What if I... Okay, what if I detach this thing?
It could
I
be a case
reverse
of
into that thing.
bring one and then the other.
Let me see if I can... No, I can't. No. So it attaches in some way. I have no idea how. What it says it attaches to harvesters, but maybe I'm not going. Maybe I'm on the wrong side of it. I mean, it looks like the hooks are on that side, but maybe they're actually on this side. Not on the back. Try the front. But what's up? No. What is this weird ass?
How does it
I don't.
come into play? I mean, that thing at the back seems to be like.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a support for it, doesn't it? Maybe super cool. Ooh. This thing here looks like just a generic frame. It doesn't seem to do anything. So it must attach to this somehow. If I get like to the side of it.
Yeah, it might
Buckle
buckle on.
It's really hard to do. Ain't the easiest thing to do.
Well, I can see the beats. We complete this mission and those beats be on our dinner plate. Pull up this truck.
No, they won't work. They're for someone else.
Yeah, but we could just like buy them from the shop afterwards and pretend it was ours.
Not that side.
Could even be part of the same harvest. But realistically, I should just be allowed to rip a few out by hand and start tossing them into the...
Yeah, do it by hand.
Pretty weedy, this beat.
No, I'm just not seeing the option.
The pride of this amazing vehicle.
Yeah, I also have to like be crazy close to it as well.
Open that cover, ready for the load, and that'll be full of rain.
What the hell?
You're running into that hay bale?
I don't know. I'm guessing I need this thing.
Yeah, it must. Let's examine it myself. Maybe I can. So these are beets, right? And that is the headers are attached to harvesters.
Yeah.
Details. Any more specific?
I'm saving.
Not really much to learn from the look of it. We just know that it's needed for the beets.
It's just the fastest way of harvesting potatoes or sugar beets is to use a self-propelled harvester. However, a machine like this is quite costly. It looks like on this image here that it's attached to the front.
Yeah, header.
Yeah, but why won't it attach itself? And
Guess you have to line that right up.
but I already have. I drove literally into it.
What's
But
triangle?
these bales of hay are fucking annoying.
What does triangle do for select tool?
Wait, let me look at the image again.
Only on the front, isn't it?
So that's that black bit there. Okay, so the black bit is pointing backwards, so it's actually the other way.
Might
I
want to
just nudge
detach
it
the
around.
back whilst you
Fuck. Yeah,
navigate
good
it.
idea. What's that big? What is that little path on? So this is attached clearly. Oh, there you go. Jesus Christ! I
That's
thought I'd
really
literally
on
drive onto the fucking thing.
You wouldn't think that that would go there.
And then what is this bit for? This looks like it's literally nothing.
It must serve some amazing function.
Because I attach it, but it looks like it's just a frame. There you go. Field 10. Where's that? Okay, I see your over now.
I'm just escorting this hay bale back to base. Oof!
Okay, so it's field 10. Oh! Put these things on the front at least. Turn on harvester.
It's a simple life being a farmer. You just push the
Do
on
not
button.
wait. Do not harvest during the rain or hail.
Oh wow. Forced to wait out the rain.
Let's pipe out.
Can't tell you what to do.
What's this thing? Why can I deploy a pipe of some kind? What? The hell is this part for? No idea. So I can't do it during the rain. So that's
Yeah.
bit awkward.
Not good. We'll be forced to retreat back to the farmstead and sleep
Is it
out.
gonna stop raining soon, or?
I'm sure farmers just go to sleep and sleep out days that are rainy.
Whereabouts are you now?
I'm literally just taking these straw bales and removing them from the shop.
Alright. How you
And
doing
the
that with
Sphinx.
the forklift?
Yep, forklifting them. That hay bale's about to roll into the street and cause a calamity. Farming. It's the only true job of on
What are
it.
these guys doing? What do you want, asshole? Sorry, but there's farm work going on here. You have to wait until the rain stops.
This is heavy machinery. It doesn't get any
Oh my
heavier
God.
than this.
Okay, I'll back up so you can get by, you bastards.
I was beeping my horn then just to give the impression that they were beeping their horns. See, that's theatre.
It's an impressive piece of kit, I have to say.
You're going to invest in a combine harvester?
I'll just drive it randomly around.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. What the big rig was now. Let me check that out. It's a man. It's actually a real brand. I recognise this brand.
Oh man, yeah. That leads you to think that maybe Lizard is a real brand.
It must be, yeah.
Park that up.
Come on, rain, stop. Like a weather forecasting scheme. Does it also make seed, apparently? Very varied stuff. Weight. What is a weight used for? A weight helps keeping a tractor wheels on the ground and improves its balance. Okay. That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Chainsaws. What chainsaws are used for? Cut down trees. I mean, yeah, obviously. Pretty
Yeah.
cheap chainsaws.
You could have a bit of a massacre, I suppose.
Windrowers.
Did you
What's
know
a
that
windrower?
chainsaws cut down people nearly as good as they cut down trees?
But even better, actually. 'Cause trees have more resistance to them. A windrower arranges grass, hay, or straw in rows, which can then be scooped up by forage wagons or balers. Oh. Weeder. Oh, I know what a weeder is. Skid steer loader. Oh, I can actually buy like the individual front parts for a tractor for construction. Belt systems. Conveyor belts are an alternative way to load your trailers. What's this thing? Low loader. This trailer can transport other vehicles.
Oh, impressive.
Is that the thing I was given? Oh yeah, what is that actual thing I have? Is it one of these things?
Oh, so well, you could like hitch the whole truck on it. That'd be quite an impressive feat.
Header trailers can transport headers safely on the road. Okay, so
Oh,
to my
so that was
understanding, then this thing is to literally just transport the header. Anyway, I couldn't hitch it to it, which is kind of strange, but so this thing is just to transport the head part, apparently. I couldn't actually hitch it, so whatever. Guess I'll detach it then. Oh, there you go, attach that. Rain gonna let up anytime soon then, or
glorious rain. The songs
why
are
can't you
sung
harvest
about.
in the rain?
Oh, that must be amazing farming reason.
So what can I do with this trailer? Detach, honk, tip side back, close cover. Oh yeah. How do we actually load the stuff into the trailer after?
We are missing a little bit of information, but I think we are fully grown men. We can figure this stuff out.
I don't understand what this tip side, tip back is. Grain door. How do you do it then, though? That's what I don't understand.
Because no tipping physically happens, does it?
It just like it scrolls between the menus, but square? No. It's like a button. It's not telling me. This thing is a powerful honk.
It is a unit of a machine.
Sure, there's a way to open trailer doors. It's the same for that trailer I had in the other mission. But it just isn't telling me what it actually is.
No.
It tells me to select it, but it doesn't tell me how to open it. Helpers have completed their task.
Oh,
What?
sorry. I kept pressing circle by mistake. Helpers don't do anything unless you park it on a field.
Oh.
Just arriving and push circle and say square to you alright in there, Geki? You're like banging your head against the dashboard and crying. Ooh. So according to this signage, the person inside is a man. Guess so. Whoa, beef in your horn, you bastard. Can I climb this ladder?
I can climb anything in this game, just walk into it.
Well, yeah.
God, it's very nice to light up sometime, right?
Oh, I'm inside.
Do I have an option to open the door?
Amazing mechanics. I wouldn't have thought there'd be a hidden prompt or anything like that, because like everything's like on screen, isn't it, when you control? Yeah. I think like interacting with this handle would be the thing that opens it. Its weather is
Yeah,
roughly
it's
equivalent
just-
to real life's weather, actually. So I guess there's that realism.
Yeah. Oh, I can actually see you in the mirror there. That's amazing. The mirror's actually real in this game. That's really impressive.
Games using pure next-gen technology to do
Yeah.
that to that car as well. Vroom.
Ray traced. That's quite impressive.
Stop watching me in your mirrors. How's it going?
I guess we can only but sleep off this rain, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, you've got your part those now.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have done this, but it's been done. It's really not designed for two vehicles.
You're not tired. Oh, well, we can't sleep.
Oh, shoot. Alright, speed time up.
Okay. Times 30?
Yep. The rain has got to let up 30 times speed. In addition, the wheat is going to grow.
Let me go times 420. Alright, that should do it.
Are we like super duper fast now?
No. Just the real time.
I have to act as if I've been sped up 120 times. See, can you perform this maneuver?
Jump backward. Jump really far backward.
Jump, but then it propel yourself
Wait,
backwards.
I think you hear the rain stopping. The sound seems to
sound
have
effect has
stopped.
stopped, but the actual heavens. Well, I can see like the signs of
wait.
the clouds clearing up. Look at that jaw dropping ray trace real time animation. That skybox though.
I still see rain falling though. Wait, what if I slow down?
Volumetric clouds are starting to reduce.
Okay, let me see if it's counts as no longer raining.
Full fleet. I feel proud with a fleet like this.
Okay, 10.5. It doesn't say it's raining anymore, so. Guess I'll harvest?
Yep. Give it a go.
Just filling the back up with something. I'll do this pipe thing, so I'll close it for now.
Filling her up. So let's see, you're 8% filled.
Guess I'm gonna have to empty it at one point. So I empty it straight into that truck, I wonder. With the belt.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to empty it into the truck. But mystery still stands as to how we open this damn truck.
We can take the cover off if I can just put the belt next to it and just like squirt it right into the top. That should be okay.
Yep, I don't see any issue with that. Yeah, just patrol the vehicle to see if there are any hydraulic components that I can manipulate.
Well, from the truck.
Yeah, like if there's any. Because in real life, you get out and work it.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be the case though in this.
There's just that weird back tip side.
Tip side. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, don't want that kind of steering. Yep, quite a big field.
It's a massive field. Beets.
It's
You're literally shaving that field, though. It's pickled beets.
sugar beet.
Let's get to the root of the problem. Now I know that when you were in the vehicle, it didn't tip at all, did it?
I just opened.
Even
I
with
just pressed.
stuff in, it didn't move.
In the other one, it didn't. No.
I'm gonna give up and ask Google. Simulator. How to tip trailer. Don't want a video, just what it's simple.
There's Barthanes. Barthanes in the lorry. Lorry is English for truck.
Ah, I'm glad you cleared that up.
Because Americans don't call them lorries. They call them big rigs or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I'll take my lorry back to my garage.
Garage. Well, Americans call them garages, right? Don't they? But they just say it with a different
I'm not sure.
intonation.
I just know on because on Braille skateboarding they have a few Australian skateboarders that use some English anisms. The American skaters often say garage as if like it sounds funny.
Garage. That's a garage. Garage.
I get the impression this thing can only tip when it's tipping into a correct location.
Maybe I was just like doing. Maybe I was using the other trailer like not in the intended way then.
Apparently in Simulator 17 they could dump onto the ground, but it doesn't specify whether...
Oh, so it has to be in a specific thing. Yeah, I guess then I wasn't using that trailer correctly then.
Someone in a forum, maybe this will explain it fully.
I guess I wasn't meant to put crates in that trailer. I was meant to put like seeds and grain.
So I can't tip because I don't own this land.
Oh, right. Right, 100%.
Delivering
100%.
that sweet, sweet cargo.
Okay, the task automatically turned itself off, so I'll go to the truck now.
Oh, press L1 and R1 and triangle seems to bring up a prompt saying I don't have access to this land.
Oh.
Maybe it's triangle to actually activate the tip. Which is stupid because there's no prompt at all for that.
Should have a lot faster now that the harvest is up.
Now, does this truck hold one harvester load, or can it hold several?
Okay.
I guess you
So,
straddle alongside and then R1, right, to pick the direction to dump.
Pipe.
Pipe out, huh? Ah, that's cool.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Seems to be dumping in the right place.
Yep, that's a good job, that. Looks like our load sizes are equal in size.
Oh, really?
Seemingly, I'm at 63%. Oh wait, no.
Oh shit! You're gonna have to make several trips then.
80%, 90%.
I'm done.
No, so I can hold a little bit more than you, but not very much.
Damn. So what are you at now?
89%.
Oh. I mean, I could fill you up with more. It's a bit hard to tell what will be 100%
Well,
for you.
I
then.
guess it makes sense now for you to start refilling your harvester, and I'll.
Yeah, you deliver that first batch. And...
Oh.
Whoa! Oh, damn it! I didn't press one button. Turn on harvester.
A massive fan of this particular shortcut, but I'm sure it'll be
Don't
fine.
take any crazy shortcuts. Don't tip the thing.
It
Missions
would,
are failed if you tip the precious beats.
it would be an absolute catastrophe. I'll focus on my thing because people have seen you do.
Yeah, yeah.
And the drama that I might tip the entire load is, you know, people are going to want to know if this happens. You have to go really
If
slow.
you press
on these.
down on the D-pad about any button, you can zoom the camera out.
Oh. That's much easier. Well, to see what I'm doing. I'm not liking how sharp this turn is. No truck was ever built that can handle a turn that sharp, so I'm going to go the long way round and head down that way.
How do you have to do this if you're on your own? I guess you have to hire workers.
Yeah, we could always hire workers.
It's cheaper for you to do it. And you can close the cover on that if you're afraid of the spillage.
Well, I don't know how much that helps, but it'll at least help, you know, in an mental way.
Yeah, that may be the only actual thing it does, to be honest. Sometimes I mean, it looks like a 2D texture in there. So I think the things are gonna like in real time spill out onto the road.
Alright, so where does this need to go? Let me have a look at my
It's on the map. It's the very bottom right corner. For
grain elevator east. Yep, that is real far away. All of a sudden you see CJ suddenly show up and go, "I'm having this!" And
I'm having this.
Yeah.
Welcome to San Andreas.
Damn. Mission failed. You get a moment. You gain access to your farmer's special inventory, which consists of a shotgun. Because all farmers have a shotgun.
I got a shotgun. I mean, we're in Germany, I believe. I believe in Germany, farmers can have shotguns.
Look at this place. It's a real hive of industry. That amazing shipping boat over there. Do you reckon they have like a shipping version of this game just right next to this game?
There's like truck simulator and stuff. I'm not sure if it's made by the same people though. It might actually be. I mean, simulator, right? Maybe they should make all the games. Maybe all the simulation games are made by the same people. So the game's really missing. They should combine farming simulator with truck simulator. So once you've farmed the land, you have to like drive through like 5 different cities or across the country to deliver it.
Well, I mean, I'm playing Truck Simulator right now.
Yeah, technically you are, yeah. I believe, to my understanding, if I've seen a truck simulator, it's like really crazy long trips you have to make in the game. And you have to like plan GPS routes and stuff. Not sure if that's any multiplayer like. I don't think so. I can't imagine how multiplayer would work. It's not a very multiplayer friendly game. Driving a truck. Even in real life, truckers are very lonesome people.
You're both forced to communicate over the CV radio and run two separate routes.
Yeah.
Get these amazing people populating this city.
Yeah. It's not 9 o'clock at night, so they aren't all in bed yet.
I hope if I like accidentally run these guys over, there's like an amazing police part of this game.
I don't think
Characters
so.
are like a canned animation of going, oh no.
I don't be any penalty to doing that, like it would give you a fine or something.
Probably would fine.
I'm nearly at 100% again.
Yeah, it's really far away. It's ever so slightly easier to steer in first person because like shunts it by like, almost 90 degrees with the slightest tap of the analog stick.
Yeah, it's very the steering in vehicles, like the car and stuff, is very sensitive.
Forcing you to drive at sane speeds.
Well, at this rate, as soon as you get back, you'll be heading out again.
Yeah. I guess I can haul ass when I head back. Interesting that my load is still safe, yes.
Yeah. I can't imagine it wouldn't be. Go in the straight line where I can see on the screen.
Yak knife right off the back. This is obviously why they don't have like controllers for real cars, because this is what it would control like. Whoa! That train came out of nowhere.
Damn me, I saw it on the stream. There's like barriers or anything, were there?
No.
Man, like a few seconds earlier, and the trail had been sliced in two.
Death trap, yeah. Right. Hmm. Right, okay. Start overloading. R1 and triangle. Okay, we're spilling it into this hole in the ground. This
Oh, is that
repository.
it? Just
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Should it bust out really fast in a second, right? 'Cause
There it goes. A bit.
you'd think it would pour out with more gusto than a sprinkling, but no, not
Yeah.
at all.
Well, it's dropping a little fast, at least, the bar. Okay, I'm at 100% again, so I'm gonna wait for you at the roadside. I assume this is the road you'll come from. Oh, all I can do is wait. Good transport is always so slow.
This place is like has to be like a strange like two-way system. I'm forced to like turn the whole truck around to get out.
Can you just drive around?
Come back. Driving like a drunk.
Well, don't flip it. So if I look at the contract, might save.
Uh-oh, I might get slingshotted into the ocean. Oof.
So we're at it's 19%. That's going to be quite a few trips.
That's why it's worth the big bucks, though.
Yeah, it's worth 30,000.
He'd skip a meal to stay behind the wheel, you know.
Police should arrest you and check
Doing
your
that.
chart. You know or the way you're driving. Yeah, just an accident. But check your chart to see if you're properly rested.
To check my chart.
Yeah, the lorry drivers like charts, don't they, to see when they're last rested.
Alright.
They're not allowed to drive for like a certain amount of hours.
I guess my character, only your character's been resting, so.
I'm guessing it's like Minecraft logic, where everyone sleeps at the same time.
I pull out the old trucker map.
I actually have a video feed in there, so that's actually real time. No, it's not.
Ooh, the speed, it wobbles if you go faster than like anything. My turn. So this is what I'd be like in a real car, like not quite able to keep it straight. Oh, a little bit too far, go back the other way.
No, real cars don't have anywhere near as sensitive steering as they do in this game.
I mean, I guess in real life you would slow down to turn, but
In real life, you can actually turn the wheel like slightly. In this game's like press right on the analog.
I'm full alongside this stunning beet harvester.
Oh, yeah.
Is that close enough? No.
I think so. Take your top off.
It goes all over the floor. Damn it! So do I break the game if I drive away? Does it spill grain
Beats all over
onto
the floor.
unowned floor?
The beats.
Damn it. How'd you do that? This is
Okay,
precious
it's all-
cargo.
Off you go!
Right. See if I can perform the hairy 90-degree turn.
You're mounting the car there.
Perfect. Oh no, no, no! No, it's fine, it's fine. I'm okay.
See, the car's managed to drive away safely, so...
Because cars would, yeah, they'd survive that. Then again, I'm not an avid driver. Maybe they would survive it.
No, they wouldn't. The car would be crushed to death. I can only drive at 12 kilometers per hour when I'm harvesting. I can drive nearly 50 when I'm not harvesting.
We've given him every sobriety test we can think of. We don't know what's wrong with him. Why is he driving like this? It's like such dodgy mechanics that it just feels like big rigs kind of mechanics.
Big race. Oh, I mean,
Obviously,
maybe
big
not that
rigs
bad.
had no mechanics whatsoever, but yeah. It's easier this time. I'm more familiar with the route. It's normally what I say before I find a new way to create a problem. I switch to the third person view and it's the trailer is just empty.
Oh.
Sugar beets. To celebrate, you need to go out and buy some sugar beet.
I've had enough of beats. That little menu screen that actually means.
Damn it, car, you're not thinking about my problems. You'd think the car would at least get a little bit intimidated by this and like reverse a little.
Yeah.
It's like, no man, I am not moving for you. You went the wrong fucking way. Damn. This is supposed to be the countryside. It's supposed to be bugger all here. But what do we find? All here.
Yeah, country ain't what it used to be.
It's all these people commuting to the country to escape the coronavirus. Got myself some more pickled beets. Straight across the train track. They just put that train track in to fuck with people.
It's to transport freight. The transporting that grain, the beets you're putting them through train after.
Ah, yes, of course.
Actually got there a lot faster. I'm only 50% full.
I opened the back door this time.
Oh, you opened the wrong door last time.
Not the wrong door. It still unloaded it, but
Is it faster now? Or?
I think that was faster. That's what it was on back, but I guess it wasn't. Yes, I learned the route a bit more optimally and have become a bit more confident as to how hairpin a turn this truck can magically take. Can literally turn on a dime.
Yeah.
Yeah, these wheels must be mounted sideways. This is literal. What we're working for now is pay dirt. And when the everything just crashes and the whole load is spilled all over the highway, that's the part of the show where we go, whoa!
Gotta say, it's pretty easy work for 30,000. If we could do some real life, I'd be pretty happy. I mean, just run around in squares for ages. In the least equipment only costs like 1,300. And at the end, you end up with 30,000. I'd be like, whoa, that's pretty cool.
The farmers are clearly declining your logic. There's no way, man. Look at him. He's driving the car right off the road.
I mean, you can do that in real life. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can do it.
But yeah, for a hard day's work, earning 20 grand or whatever, minus the leasing costs.
30. It's over 30. It was actually, no, 28, I think. But 27, something.
Yeah, making like a whole year's wage.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know what a year's
More
wage
for
for
me,
a farmer is.
Double for me. Almost, roundabout. For a farm, I heard farmers don't get too much money ultimately. It's like backbreaking work for little returns. So there's not a lot of farmers about these days. Farming's like a dying wood job. Once you arrive, literally just a nick of time. I'm at 67%, 97%. I mean.
Yeah, you can tell they've done that on purpose, haven't they? That when you drive the route properly, it's synchronised.
You got 100% now. Okay, let me pull up next year. Oh, it's a bit wrong.
I use my cinematic camera ring here to show you pulling up.
I should do it.
And then I have to honk my horn. Considering making much noise that horn. Look at the grain falling through the bottom of the truck.
Oh, yeah.
Covering the wheels. You try to drive off and it's like driving through porridge. Damn it! Got beets everywhere! Are these the beets that Dre made? You know, beets.
Beats by Dre. Yeah, this is what it means by Beats by Dre.
Well, holy shit.
On your way.
I hope I don't immediately synchronise with the car again.
Ooh.
The game's draw is the allure of the sunny country roads.
Yeah.
Relaxes the mind, body and soul. Although if this were Assassin's Creed it would be impossible because as we know the Animus isn't capable of rendering this kind of reality due to the fact that the mind rests in a state that isn't recordable.
How do you mean?
That's why they don't have cars and things apparently, because the mind goes into a relaxed state and so they're unable to synchronise with the mind.
Cars?
Yeah, that's why.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
There's literally nothing else in ancient times that would have that same effect.
That's what it said. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a bullshit reason. What was it Assassin's Creed to say then?
An early one, like 2 or 3. I know, like they had. You briefly see bits of World War, don't you, Paris, in uni. But you don't live there,
you
but
do. It's like a you quickly pass through it. There are planes in that scene, don't there?
Yes, there are vehicles. You don't get in them, but there are there.
No, they fly around. Fly past you.
The player, it can't be manifested in that manner. And riding a horse obviously requires. You'd think that driving a boat would be so monotonous that you would instantly tune out. But
yeah, pretty much. So that's like.
Perhaps rigging the sails and hoisting the mitten mast. It's back-breaking work.
Or giving the orders to do it keeps your mind occupied.
Yeah, must do. Hoist the mizzen mast. Where the beech trees grow. And up next on Country Radio, it's Take Me to Atlanta, where the beech trees grow. Why is that static in the mirror?
Static?
Oh, it's the rock. Moving. I thought it was like TV static.
Barely see any from the mirrors on this one.
This game needs like an amazing death metal track.
Radio station. There's not many radio stations, is there? You'd expect more. Only 4, I think.
Well, you
Pop
only need
rock,
one.
country, and 70s. Generally, just like smooth jazz.
Who's that? 30,000 units of sugar beet.
Mm.
I wonder why they bother having 2 different dispersal methods. Is it because you need a different door to put it into a silo?
Probably done 30%. And maybe, yeah. Maybe you can tip it from the side.
The vehicle is suffering wear and tear.
Yeah, mine's a bit low, but it's okay. Should be enough to finish the thing. Feels like really low.
Mine's a bit more advanced. All this driving.
Stop crashing into stuff.
Stopping crashing into stuff might help, but I don't think that's the way to go. I feel, avoiding crashing into stuff is going against the science. Whoa!
Robber, so do you want to quit your job and become a farmer yet?
It's clearly I should become a fruit picker because apparently that particular job is in huge
In the UK,
need.
it is,
Yeah.
Yeah, because it used to be immigrants who did it, and the UK doesn't want immigrants anymore.
I don't know if that's the same situation now. Look at these amazing solar panels on that roof. You should invest in solar.
Yeah, solar panels, they're quite expensive to get with, and you have to replace them after a certain amount of years.
Yes, it's true. Although you should always double check what they're like now because they have changed over the last X, Y, Z years.
The thing is, despite the fact that I do own this apartment, it is in a shared property building. I'm not entirely sure what the rules will be to.
You don't have access to the roof.
That.
I mean, the roof isn't part of your.
Maybe. It's hard to say. I know one advantage with solar panels is that you can actually sell back energy to power companies, so you actually gain money.
Yeah.
But apparently, the cost of the actual things themselves tend to be so high that you don't really see much of a return until a few years.
I think current ones last 10-15 years now. The amount of time they last is a lot longer than they used to be.
Yeah.
And the the efficiency is higher too, so you don't need as many physical tiles.
Yeah.
Plus government subsidies if they still do those.
I believe they do, yeah, they do in here. That definitely isn't something to scoff at.
Not hearing my horn.
No, neither am I.
Come on, honk honk! I must have used all these gas in the horn.
Yeah. We're already here. A bit earlier than last time. Actually, I've been harvesting a bit off the. Nearly there.
Crunching your way through pure beets.
Like Dr. Dre.
How do you cope listening to such beats all day? Forget about Dre.
Thanks to Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre's amazing headset.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck.
A celebrity endorsement is the perfect way to show that an item is the best. sheer beatage. Time for the beatdown. The best thing about it being beats is that there's plenty of puns.
Yeah.
Because if we didn't have all these puns, what else would we fill the dead air with?
I haven't made too many puns for it yet.
I'll make some now.
How about
Time to beat
laying
my
some
best
pipe?
time.
I'm gonna lay some pipe so you can beat to it.
Yeah. Look at that. Pure, rich pile of beats that don't spill over the top, they just magically spread out.
Yep. Evenly.
Do you reckon this game was a AAA? It costs like 200 million to produce.
You make them every year, right? So probably not.
Yeah, surely not. See, I think it's better to ask forgiveness than ask permission. Beg for forgiveness than ask permission, so I check whether my truck is spilled off after that hairpin turn. Because, you know, if it's spilled off, you can always harvest some more.
Yeah. Surprisingly, didn't get a copyright strike for the last episode of this.
What? For classic songs such as Atlanta? Waiting for Atlanta?
And they are licensed songs. I'm very confused about that. Maybe I just didn't see the copyright strike.
Maybe it's
Maybe
low
YouTube no
enough in the
longer-
mix.
Maybe YouTube no longer warns you on YouTube itself. Maybe I got an email on my Gmail waiting.
Could be a quieter, yeah.
Fair use because we commented on the song. We criticised it. We reviewed the song.
Yep. It's perfect. It's the stream the way it's meant to be. I noticed that you actually view your rear camera as like on a PS Vita there on your left hand side.
Yeah. It's a static picture. It's just a nice picture I like to have up to remind me of home. And that's the picture of the floor to remind me that the floor is there.
Yeah, these are professional things. You'd think they could just put a couple mirrors there and make them real, but
There are mirrors outside, look.
guess they must have a hard limit of how many mirrors they can do.
Yeah, don't quite understand why. Maybe on the next gen versions they'll have like sheer ray trace mirrors. And then you can put your screens as like something else.
Oh yeah, if the screens were amazing real-time screens, it would be more
that'd be cool.
impressive.
Yeah.
So how do you think these graphics stack up against, say, The Last of Us 2?
Oh god, The Last of Us 2 is like a generation advance ahead compared to this game. Last of Us 2 looks like a next gen game.
Huh.
This game looks pretty bad.
It's just baked in sunlight. Ray trace mirrors.
Mm.
End of the factory. You know this dream will end with me being crushed by the train.
I can't see what's going on. The stream's on me right now. Because I'm not really doing anything, it may as well be on you. You're already there.
Dump my sugar beet. Listen to that sugar beet, baby.
So what is that, like a grating on the floor?
Yeah, it's just dumping it into a...
I wonder if that's how they really do dump off like crops and through grating.
I've no reason to believe why they would make this up.
Yeah. It makes sense, I guess. And the truck can drive onto it, but the things can fall through it.
Surely the sheer dynamic stress of the doing a hairpin turn like that would cause the thing to just scrape and buckle.
Probably.
The trailer. As I become more familiar with this route, I don't need to slow down as much.
Careful, it's on the routes we know the most that we have the highest chance of an accident.
You are absolutely correct.
That's one thing they tell you when you about driving.
Is it because you drive this route more often than other routes and thus are more likely to have an accident on it?
It's apparently because you know the route so well that you pay less attention.
Yeah. Can definitely see
So
that
when
being-
something suddenly, something unexpected happens, you're not ready for it. You're not paying attention anymore.
Luckily in this game, the unexpected, apart from maybe the train, isn't too big a problem. The train is probably a real big problem.
You know, I reckon rather than when we ever talk about our streams, rather than saying that we play games, we should kind of just act as if we actually did the jobs. So like, a few years from now, I can say, remember that time we were farmers?
Yeah, we are.
That was
always
crazy.
things. Yeah, that was wild.
Remember that time we were like survivalists?
Yeah, we were survivalists. And that other time we were heroes of the entire free world or whatever. We
That time we
fought
went
off
around
the
that mansion with zombies.
Oh god, yeah. Several.
Several times.
It's just a game if you play on your own, but if you were doing it in multiplayer, then obviously you were there.
Yeah. A lot of weeds in this field, I see.
They've obviously hit limitations on de-weeding it.
And picking up the weeds with the beats. I wonder if that actually has an effect on like my overall haul.
Park, honk my horn.
No, I can hear it. Or you can hear it.
A really quiet horn. You'd think a horn on a powerful beast like this would be audible quite far. You can
You would.
barely hear it. It's the tiniest, like. Look at that, Giga Army harvesting up that Tiberium.
It does look a lot like our Tiberium harvester. Silos needed.
Yeah, but they cost a lot.
Well, speaking of which, we haven't thought about our amazing crops at home yet.
I'm sure by the time we've done this quest, it'll be time.
And they go!
Unfortunately, you won't have these vehicles. We'll be forced to either lease or buy them.
Yeah, this is worth 30,000. Maybe we can buy like a cheap harvester for that.
And the thing about this game is that arguably our farmers have infinite stamina and can work for days.
I mean, we can get tired apparently, right?
It must take a really long time.
I could set the time to literal real time 24 hours.
That would be see, I think that's our strongest strength. Although if it was real time 24 hours, I think the ability to harvest would be lickety split compared to we could harvest that whole field and delivered it in 2 hours.
Yeah, pretty much. 'Cause actually, you know what? I might actually switch to 24 hours right now. Simply to the fact that it's getting late again and I don't want to be working in dead of night, so there's no way I'm going to be finishing this anytime soon. Real time. There you go.
You see all the traffic just crawling around like molasses. Just merge into traffic. Damn it, the car's slower than I am. There you go, I honk my horn at it.
What the fucking doing? What's that truck want? Bastard. Fucking trucks. Always annoying people on the road.
I better take over it then. And I'm like revving the engine. Really damaging the truck doing this.
Trucks aren't allowed to overtake on small roads like that.
What did I just do?
Breaking the law!
We have the law DLC. Your crime was reported. You're like constantly breaking the law because like if everything you did was reported to the government, you'd probably break the law like 10 times a day by accident.
Probably. I mean, I know you like sit at home all day, I suppose.
You wore a red hat with thatch. That was against Law Ordinance 108, which was created in the year 600.
This YouTube video you're watching uses some licensed music. This is technically piracy, as you're listening to it. We're streaming this game, which is a distribution of of media, because it's playing licensed music.
If you break enough, nothing happens if you break the law, but merely a note that you broke the law is taken, and then when your law-breaking score is like over 10,000, the judge is dispatched to you.
There are some laws that are like that, where they're technically laws, but there's no actual punishment for breaking them. In France, you're meant to have a breathalyzer in your car, but there's no actual penalty for not having a breathalyzer in your car. So the law states you have to have one, but there's no punishment for not having one.
It could be just one thing that when you break a more serious law, they just increase the severity.
Yeah, I'd assume they might do that, yeah.
And dump my beats.
I think it's pretty dumb, the breathalyzer thing, to be honest. I mean, I assume most people can fucking tell when they're too drunk to drive anyway.
You would think, because having any alcohol in the system more than like one drink,
50%.
You would, if you feel like a little bit happy, that's probably too drunk to drive.
I mean, I've never been drunk, so I can't say, but I imagine people know. The limit's pretty low to my understanding, so...
the limit is like one drink.
I hear it's like, literally 1 or 2, so pretty much drinking anything above 2 drinks will pretty much put you in the shit, so you may as well just know not to drive. I guess it's like just a common sense thing that the breathalyzer exists, like, just for the hell of it.
They needed to create a law here, and now there is one.
Well, it's not enforced. It's enforced, but not. There's no penalty to it. So I don't have a breathalyzer in my car.
Damn it! You're breaking the law, and you've admitted it live.
I am, yeah.
Plus, you admitted all other crimes. It's, clearly, we're broadcasting this game and the music. Damn it! We're looking at a visit from the judge any minute now.
To be honest, I'm surprised if police didn't even ask about breathalyzers in cars anymore. Not much point for them to ask, right? If
Do you have a breathalyzer in the car? And you're like, do I look like I got a breathalyzer? No, I guess.
I mean, if they know it's not punishable, why would they even ask for it?
Stop at the
Why would they even care?
I can't walk, so I decided to drive instead.
Plus, police have breathalyzers, so
they brought their own.
It's not like they ask the people to use them right in front of them. They use their own ones.
It's like maybe you like to have 2 drinks of beer, but like you didn't eat very much that day, so you got more drunk off it this time.
No. Don't drink, so I can't
really
know how it
edge
works.
case scenario that would be
I've heard that
useful.
Beer. I heard that fizzy alcohol like beer actually goes your actual alcohol you get drunker faster apparently on beer, fizzy alcohol. And apparently it can like climb on its own after. So if you like drink some bit, you'll have a certain amount of alcohol in your blood, but it'll actually go up on its own
Yeah,
after a certain amount of time.
That's the trick and trap of beer, in that you get more drunk after you've stopped. You know, it takes a while to fully enter your body,
Yeah.
not just like a sugary hit. It's like it takes a good like half an hour, maybe an hour for the drink to fully do its work.
So I've seen a documentary where the police were stopping people, asking them what they drank, and he said like beer. They actually asked them to wait next to the side of the road, wait a bit in case their level went up.
Not really sure what kind of alcohol drink you would have that's not fizzy. Oh wait, yes, there's some.
Isn't like Morito? That's not fizzy, right?
There's a rather interesting cherry beer, which is like made from cherries and things. Very fruity. That's not fizzy.
That wine isn't fizzy.
Oh no, yeah, you know, I was kind of thinking
Champagne
of,
is fizzy wine.
champagne and Prosecco,
Champagne is
I was
fizzy, but
thinking of.
wine isn't.
I think many people drink all that much wine on a night out, because wine's quite expensive, bought from a pub.
I'd imagine so, yeah. Although people tend to drink a lot of wine at home
At home, yeah.
when they're like gatherings and stuff, so you know. For people who like having private
I guess
gatherings.
could be a scenario where you've drunk drinks that are like homemade and you're not too sure how strong they were in the first place. Then you might need a breathalyzer.
Yeah.
Or maybe you finish drinking and you don't feel drunk anymore, but you've given it enough time to think that you've worn off, and then you take the breathalyzer to check if you're ready to go yet.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that, but oh, it's okay now. I've waited 2 hours.
So that breathalyzer might make you rethink that and wait a third hour.
Yeah,
or whatever.
I suppose. I mean, I'm sure it definitely has its uses. The fact that it's just not legally enforced is kind of.
Come a bit more forwards to give you a bit more room. To perform that turning manoeuvre. Here comes the beats.
A bit too far.
Ooh, that is a bit far. Now let me see. So I can squidge in a
There
bit.
you go. No. That'll do.
If you lose even a single grain of this
You can
stuff,
put lights on the
mission
side
failed.
of it.
Yeah, lights that shine right through my vehicle.
They do, yeah.
Damn it, the PlayStation 5 version of this game must be fucking amazing. Better be.
What's your vehicle's durability?
About 60%.
Okay, we're only 50% done in this mission.
Well, 60 is more
So-
than 50, so we're all right.
Crash less.
Crash list. Jesus Christ, you my mother?
Pretty sure this is where I stopped last time. Oh, damn it! Keep pressing square and we're pressing R1 and square. Go get harvesting.
Down. These hard guitars.
It'd be funny if there was like a Command and Conquer mod for this game. They'll have to implement death though, because walking over the Tiberia with the human will kill you.
Yes, you're right.
It's pretty cool because I like all the GDI cars and stuff. Wouldn't be. I mean, I guess to be fair, there's only like one type of GDI. You know, one type of Command and Conquer harvester, and then like maybe a few vehicles to drive around in, but you wouldn't be doing much else other than harvesting the Tiberium.
Yeah.
Tiberium grows on its own, doesn't even need like plowing or anything.
Well, I guess Kane needs more Tiberium stats, so you'll cultivate that Tiberium.
And there's blue Tiberium and there's green Tiberium.
Well, if there's different colours, then you can just pick the colour of Tiberium you want, rather than it being beets or flour. Wheat. Wheat is the true superfood.
Guess there's technically liquid Tiberium as well. Although that's more weaponized by the Scrun.
You occasionally get corded by an FMV video of your current commander. How you doing there, soldier?
Well, that would be amazing.
It's none other than Kane. He appears on the little screens in your car.
that would be hilarious. Damn, Kane himself was talking to this lowly Tiberium harvester.
See, on your little PSP, it'll become Kane's face, or on that larger touchscreen you've got. And then the little screens, it becomes like a nod logo.
Oh yeah, the nod logo, of course, the spinning nod logo.
Nod detected.
I can actually imagine that happening. That'd be amazing. Hopefully make a new Command and Conquer game. It could actually have like first person view in the vehicle, and that does happen.
Yeah.
They make like a Command and Conquer FPS, another Command and Conquer FPS game. There were also some remasters recently of Red Alert and Command and Conquer Tiberium Sun. Dawn, I mean. I wonder if they'll like build off of that in any way, then like make a new Command and Conquer games or remake even Red Alert 2.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to buy those remakes as much as we can, so that they go, oh yeah, they want more. It's the only way they're going to be convinced.
Yeah, I'm not massively interested in playing the default Command and Conquer
all that much to.
Games, so. I wouldn't mind Red Alert 2 was a really good game, and I liked. I didn't. You know what? I never liked Tiberium Sun. Tiberium Sun wasn't one I liked at all. I liked Red Alert 2. I didn't like Tiberium Sun.
That shaved a few years off my life.
Well, did the train hit you?
No, I came skidding to a halt just as it was. I think
really
I brushed
weird.
the train a bit. But
there's absolutely no warning at all that the train's coming. There's no barriers or anything that come down.
Maybe there's like a light somewhere, but
normally it's supposed to play. You're supposed to hear like bells and stuff, like alarms.
This is the countryside. There's no one here, so they figure they can break a few laws. I guess I have to. Oh no, I don't have to use this roundabout correctly yet, because the direction is this way. Afterwards, I think I'll have to use the roundabout correctly once.
Look at the stream. That was that roundabout?
Yeah, but this way it rotates this direction. It's when I go the other way I always hit the oncoming traffic because I'm not going around the roundabout. I'm taking the shortcut, the discounted route.
I guess that for the most part you're actually sticking to the right side of the road. I wonder if that's like a problem in England for people like play a lot of video games, like driving games, GTA and stuff. They learn to like driving games on the right side, but then when you have to do the driving license, you have to like drive on the left.
It's just because I've seen where the traffic is. If there wasn't any traffic for a while, I might forget which side I'm supposed to be on. Almost back at old plot number 10. Ready for more.
Not quite there yet.
You're looking at all your gauges to see how much cargo you got. Is that thing on the top of your vehicle actually show you how much is in it? No, it's just buttons.
I think so. What, there's buttons there. Yeah. Should be just the game should be in VR, so you can like control hands in real time, press all the buttons, see what
Whoa.
they do.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Game would be well complicated though, and
What's that joystick for?
I don't think they'd be able to afford the budget. Yeah. It must be something
That's the
to do
arm
with,
control there.
Oh yeah.
That's the
yeah,
arm
see the
control.
things,
What's that thing for then?
yeah.
Oh wait, we can chill about the buttons.
That's your Tiger 6 command console.
Oh,
I just randomly look up Tiger 6 command console instructions.
I mean, Roper Tiger 6. I mean, these are real vehicles, right? So you could actually do that.
The game should have like a really long video tutorial teaching you how to use it, like the American Army game, America's Army game. It teaches you all this useless stuff that is useful to just like educational, but has no impact on the game.
Where are you right now?
Oh, he's been.
Yeah. Along this road here, right? Yeah. Oh, there you are.
I'll beat my horn. That way you'll find me.
And still a lot to do.
But selected steering mode, turn steering.
Yeah, I can make it so all my wheels turn.
Oh, cool. Joystick turning. You can see there, if Link came through, he'd chop up those little bits there.
Yeah!
Ah!
Oh, you would, yeah.
Here come the goodies.
Maybe a bit too far. Too far. There you go. Doesn't actually pour until I'm in place.
Ah, yeah.
I guess if you drove off, it'll just instantly stop.
Yeah. That's a bit lame. I mean, you should be able to make horrible mistakes and.
Or beat to level the road.
Yeah. Your character, like, you visibly see the character swearing.
Fuck!
That's what you do when you work in heavy industry like this. You swear constantly when something goes wrong. Oh, shit! And you beep the horn.
Oh, wouldn't you though, right?
Yeah. Pretty upsetting scenario. A lot of cement mixers going that way. It must be to build and repair the castle.
Oh yeah. Rebuilding this castle of sheer cement.
Oh, that car going off in the mirror there. Amazing. You know, I could change the radio station, but why would I? This is
What you listening
country.
to still?
Country?
Country? Jeez, was there like every song on that radio station 5 times, man?
Probably 10 times. But it's the heart and soul of this game. Oops, I accelerated when I should have braked.
Yeah, that's an American farmer thing. European farmers don't care about country music.
The European farmers like listen to techno and
Probably. German farmers probably do, yeah. We are German farmers in this game.
Oh.
Willkommen! It says on our
Alright. Let's see.
the mat in our house.
Bargain hunters. Pop. Rock. There you go. For Electron. Because we're German. East good. Da. Tetris was. Oh no, that's Russian. Yeah, damn it, I'm confusing
Tetris is
German and
Russian.
around a bit. There's an amazing techno remix of the Russian
God, there's been a million remixes of the Tetris thing.
So I'm supposed to go this way around, and then like bank up the middle island and ride it a bit. But I'm a huge truck. You gotta forgive me a little bit of banking. Music is rising. Here comes the drop. I live for this. You're going to dig this. Using my limit break, sugar beat. Sugar beat, oh the beat, sugar beat. Drive straight away whilst it's still lowering.
More beats, eh?
Amazingly lowering in my mirror. That's pretty cool.
70% of the mission right now. The extra 30 odd thousand, nearly around about 30,000 should help our finances. We currently have nearly 650,000 on us. I mean, if I had that much money, I'd just cash out and
Yeah.
the rest of my life.
Retire.
But, whatever.
Maybe it's like all
maybe
the
it's
bank's
loaned
money. Yeah.
Yeah, it's loaned money. Damn it!
How long's the loan for? Can we put it in a savings account and pay the loan back with interest? No. I think the big question is how do we return any of our leased equipment?
It just automatically teleports away when you finish the mission.
Oh, not the mission stuff, just generic tools that we leased.
I have no idea. Don't know. Maybe if you check the garage menu, you can send them back or something.
For the most part, we kind of need this stuff, but I think the odd thing we maybe don't need anymore. And then again, maybe we kind of need everything that I've leased. I only leased stuff that when we needed it. The reason that we're able to make this trip so many times a day is because we're just full to the brim with drugs. We're actually having a really good time.
This is great fun. You imagine a real farmer working all day in the field and coming home at night, sitting down in front of his computer and playing Tom Sawyer.
He's like swearing because it's just so inaccurate.
Oh. Well, after I've gathered the real life sugar beets, time to gain some more virtual sugar beets.
Yeah. This music, because it's really beating now, I have to remix the cameras as it goes. The basic steering wheel efforts that you need. Damn it, I can't keep this thing straight!
Very, yeah. Not quite how steering wheels work.
Bring the beat back.
Nearly. Still 10% to go.
Come on, Gekadami, I need to bring the beat back. All of the beats.
Just about. That's good. I'm actually on my way towards you as well. As it hits 100%. There you go.
I guess I could be like facing the other way for more efficiency, but then again, I guess seeing as I get here before you're done, it doesn't really matter. Close the thing whilst you're doing it.
Or do you need to head down the other way when you leave?
Yeah. I have to do a sharp turn. An impossible turn for this vehicle. Oh, driving is this easy.
That's
There's
what
another cement truck straight to the castle.
Damn, a lot of the cement business seems to be booming in Germany. Excellent.
Thank you.
Nearly done. Maybe one more
One
passage
more
will do it.
haul.
Mhm.
Who needs to do loads of little odd jobs? And you can just do the big score.
That's what we're doing here. I mean, this mission's like worth pretty much. I think there was another 11,000 euro mission as well. But this one's nearly worth as much as every other mission combined.
No doubt we're doing the right thing. And when we get back, there'll be a beautiful, bountiful harvest. Well, probably not now though, in real time, but bountiful harvest. I'm guessing this stuff takes 2 days to grow, but
Yeah,
maybe it takes 6
maybe,
months to grow and we're forced to do sheer crop rotation.
It was already like mostly grown, wasn't it? It was already fully green and grown.
Yeah, it looked like it'd come a long way. If the endurance of the truck reduces too far, does it have to like turn to a third person camera angle that's slowly rotating around it and then it explodes?
A vac smoke will come rolling out of it and then it will set on fire.
Guy from Destruction Derby says, "Your radiator's blown!" Game over. Am I breaking the law because I've only got one hand on the analog stick?
You've got one hand on it. How are you accelerating?
I was saying the analog stick, not the...
Oh, I mean, both hands are on the pad, right? That's what matters.
Oh,
It's not against the law to drive with one hand.
Ooh, that was crazy. Damn it, it was the routes I was more familiar with. Gekidami was right. I literally flipped the entire vehicle.
Damn. I mean, I should set it straight again.
And it just rolled as if it was magically...
No loss of beats.
No, none.
Oh.
Still, it's 89%, which is how much one...
Yeah, you know. So, 100% for me.
You'd have thought the percentage would decrease for every like shunt and bump and bang and...
Especially for a roll, maybe the cover helps.
Yep, because I put the cover on. Foresight.
The cover has some effect on that.
Now we need to go and see if anyone has managed to roll a truck and drive away in real life.
Pretty sure they haven't.
Huh, it's just a minor thing. Like, such a major crash, my damage level isn't even changed that much. I think it's just like over time.
Generic aware. Mine's like barely went down the bar.
Yeah, I guess it
Petrol's okay as well.
might be that I'm a bit more...
Maybe bumps do reduce it slightly.
Maybe, but we don't know that for sure, therefore we should act as if it doesn't. Path of least resistance. even if that path involves a train slamming into the side of the truck.
Careful, at least.
The truck didn't resist the train one bit. Suppose if they find that the truck is in need of a repair and they have to like spend 30,000 to repair the whole truck, I guess we would lose the benefit of this amazing arrangement.
Yeah, I'm not sure how leases work. If we like lose money by how much wear and tear on the trucks, on the vehicles. Maybe.
They're like, whoa, what the hell you done to this truck? And there's like horrible smears up it and the things are broken.
Real life, you lease a car, you rent a car,
Yeah.
you get a slight like scratch on it, you have to fork over like fucking crazy amount of money. I should say they keep a crazy amount of money because they make you pay a crazy amount to begin with and they give it you back after.
Yeah. Sure, your insurance will cover it. What's the problem?
No insurance. I mean, the leasing company insurance might cover it, but it's still gonna make you pay for it.
Pay the insurance cost or the actual whole repair cost?
When you rent a car, they ask that you give them like something like anywhere from 600 to 1,000, like a check.
Yeah.
And they hold that, and if there's any damage to the car, they keep that.
What happens if you do more than £1,000 worth of damage?
In that case, I think they ask, they'll ask for more in that case. They can't ask you like a crazy amount.
Well, the check was a waste of time if you're going to ask for more. Oh well. Sorry.
The insurance covers bigger accidents then.
Sorry to hear. If I could afford the whole thing, I wouldn't have rented. I suppose the drawback was actually it doesn't really matter which way I face because you just need the back of me. You don't really care which way around I am.
I have to come up on your. Actually, no.
Doesn't matter at
Doesn't
all, does
matter.
it?
No, doesn't matter. I don't need to be facing a specific way.
And get those little bits there to get it over the line.
Yeah, it's ain't gonna work, I don't think.
There you go, you did it. Oh, actually, I guess yeah, you have to be on the outside of me a bit. It matters too much.
I know. I could have came from the other way as well, but I was facing the wrong way this time. I think because I decided to pick up those little bits.
You see my truck buckle and bend as you smash it with your arm. Oh, watch out! This thing's rented! You see, like, the whole thing's, like, caved in a bit where I rolled it. What?
Just on the side of it.
It
I'll
says-
do Kip Settle KS 950 off-road. Oh, there you go.
43,000 beats.
I think this might be all I can harvest after this.
What's the actual quest say? Percentage wise.
It'll say when you cash it in. I guess I can check it. Right now it says it's 94%. Maybe I'll actually be finished once you cash that lot in.
It obviously doesn't need you to get 100% of the field. It's not a sadist.
No.
Sharp turn, that one.
I should be finished when you bring that load in.
When I finish this farming, I'm going to go straight to Martin Garrix. He's performing his live show in one of those fields over there. Fields are the greatest places for a festival, after all.
Yeah. You need a big open area for a festival. Fields are big and open.
Now they need the Glastonbury farm simulator game where you have to do sheer crop rotation with your festival. It's a really boring game for 3 years of each cycle. No, actually, it's an annual event, but they take 1 year off. Yeah, that's it. I guess that 1 year cycle is really boring because there's no festival. Glastonbury! Oh, Worthy Farm. The people who got it that Glastonbury was cancelled because it was nice and sunny this year, and it's usually really rainy and muddy and horrible, and you have to wear boots. Ooh, there's no car coming this way. Cheated the system.
But you're going round the wrong way on that roundabout.
Sometimes you gotta cheat the system. Just a little bit.
Absolutely.
You didn't want the train to come. Barfane's had the best day of his life, but then as he came to load the haul in, he got killed by the train.
You're at the train station, it looks like.
There goes the train. Oh.
90% it says now.
90%.
90%. Were we above 90% before? No, it says 99 now.
Oh wow, that wasn't there.
What? Literally 1%. Get fucked. Oh.
Plus, to make a whole trip, you may as well just drive that thing.
I'm not sure if I can actually. I can dump this directly into the thing. Very quick for you to. This thing's really slow.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, contract finished.
Oh, good.
There you go.
Oh!
Excellent.
Where'd my vehicle go?
Well, that's that. 30,000. 29,000, 26,000 in the bank.
26,000, I guess the rest were expenses.
Yeah.
I'll teleport home. That's what I like to do after a hard day's work, is teleport straight home.
I forgot we could do that actually. So let's see this.
This is probably the most beautiful and
growing.
glorious thing.
So this is growing.
It's as far as the eye can see, as far as the engine can render.
But here, when there's that hole.
Think of it as art. Like, normally you wouldn't have the whole canvas covered. This is so it can breathe. Do you like breathing, Gekadami? So does the field.
What's like small plants here? It's just fertilised, 100% growing. 0% weed.
You'd think these little bits would be like unfertilised, but seemingly not. Damn it, go away, crow.
Eat your dinner. Oh, the crows are eating the wheat. You need scarecrows.
What, every dropping?
I suppose you can't have scarecrows in this game.
This is using the pure, all this flowing grass and fields. All next-gen power.
So what,
What does Gekadami's house look like from this angle, actually? Nice balcony up there. Tell you're doing alright for yourself. Didn't seem to
Supply
be
your
a...
water tanks with fresh water. With this machine, you can clean dirty vehicles and tools. That's a car share. It's actually a brand. I recognise that brand. Silo. Oh, grain silo lid. Yeah, there's great things in front of them, see? Where you dump
Oh, yeah.
What's all these things? Bunker silo large doubled?
I don't really know for sure, but maybe we need a silo for our wheat, or maybe we just transfer it straight back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jump a bit to see what's... You see upstairs here, that looks like there's 2 windows.
Yeah.
How do we actually replace these plant pots if there's like no doors out onto this balcony?
The plastic plants.
Oh.
So there are animal pens. There's chicken coop, there's large chicken coop, there's cow pasture,
All balconies
horse
just for show.
paddock.
See what Kodama's been throwing out.
God, the animal pens are pretty expensive. Sheep pasture.
So you keep lizards in these pastures, right?
Large pig enclosure.
Are these just fixed structures? You don't get to customise the shape and layout of them. It's a bit rubbish.
Unless it says 90 a day, can you actually buy these? Can you only rent them? Or is that just the rent price? Farmhouse. So one type of farmhouse. Vehicle workshop. This workshop allows you to create a spot where on the map where you can customize your machinery without the need of a paid mechanic.
Customise the machinery. Does that mean we can have sick decals and...
What's this? Any logs you put into this machine are converted into wood chips that are immediately sold to the sawmill.
That's an immediate means of gaining money, and we've got some trees right over there we can chop down.
Yeah.
Though I don't know if these trees are actually on our lot. Are they as far back as this amazing hole?
Kosher. Pretty well-known brand, Kosher.
They've got all the big brands on here.
That lizard thing shows up a lot. Make a lot of really varied stuff. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Lizard is like a special own brand for them just so they can fill out their inventory.
I mean, like a generic fake brand for this game.
Those beautiful...
It kind of surprises me is that they apparently make pickup trucks, but they also make fucking water stations. That's really weird. They make silos as well, but all the silos are lizard. That's yeah, all the structures are lizard. I'm forgetting. Oh wait, no, the easy steel sheds for these sheds here. I'm getting the impression lizard is like a fake brand for this game. I mean, why would a farmhouse have a brand to it?
Yeah. Let's see, Google Lizard Farmhouse. Lizard Farm Equipment. Why is the unlicensed fictitious equipment called Lizard?
Oh, there you go. So it is a fakery. That's a shame. Why couldn't they like get a Ford sponsorship and have like a Ford pickup? They've got Fiat as attractive. Fiat do make pickups as well. I'm pretty sure.
They probably could afford like trademarks for limited use.
Well, they've got. I mean, all these seem to be real. Salford. I've never heard of Salford before. I know Fiat is obviously a real brand. This looks a lot like a Ford truck. It looks like the I can't remember what it's called anymore.
Yeah, probably.
A Lizard Sandcastle.
Yep, they make their own brand sandcastle because that makes sense.
You know, the
I guess we've run out of time for today.
Yeah,
so
I guess we can give it another go. Next time we'll
we have
probably
to reap what we've sown. At the very
try
least.
animal husbandry as
Yes.
well.
Two objectives. You do the animal husbandry, and I will
Yeah,
attempt
you
to harvest this stuff.
till the field.
Guess we're gonna have to rent a harvesting equipment to do it. We might have to sleep some time past as well, just to get this grown.
Yeah. Crumb. That's a new brand. It's like every other brand is real besides the lizard one.
Yeah.
Yeah, all tractors are real. It's just bizarrely the pickups are really strange that they're not a real brand.
Guess they just didn't want to.
Oh wait, no, look, there are some trucks here that are fake brands as well. Oh yeah, look, all the American style ones are fake brands. The European style flat front ones are real brands,
Ah,
but the American ones are fake. So I'm guessing they just couldn't get their hands on the American brands.
Lizard Warrior. Yeah. Probably European brands are a little more forgiving with their.
I guess so, yeah. These all are. I mean, I don't know like where each brand comes from, but all the brands I do recognize appear to be European.
You get the impression if
about
they got Range
Macy
Rover's
Ferguson.
license, they would probably like be in the trailer, like fucking massive Range Rover logo spooling across the whole trail thing, because it'd be like a big
Possible.
win for them.
Ooh.
Actually, Range Rover are very picky. I was told at one time about how a radio show wanted to do a competition where they gave away a free Range Rover, but Range Rover phoned them up and said, no, you can't do that, you can't use our name. Even if it was in a positive light, they just refused to let it be watered down.
I wonder if any Range Rovers in Gran Turismo.
It's ultimately, a brand for the wealthy, and they don't want it to feel cheap. So,
yeah. Gran Turismo. I wonder if there are any Range Rovers in that. Range Rover.
Doubtful.
Gran Turismo wiki.
It'd be like a vehicle that's similar shape and appearance, but
Gran Turismo 6. Apparently, so for all the Gran Turismo games, 4, 5, and 6 had one in each. Gran Turismo 6. So Gran Turismo Sport, the latest one, doesn't have any Range Rovers in it, apparently. Gran Turismo 6, which was, Jesus, that was on PlayStation 3.
now
Has 2, apparently.
is that the one where the vehicles don't get damaged?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I think some brands basically said you can use our brand, but the vehicle can't receive any damage.
Yeah. So does that mean there are no Range Rovers in Forza then? Forza, let me see. Apparently there are.
It's quality gear brought in straight from Salford.
So in Forza Horizon 4, there is the 1973 Land Range Rover. So it does seem like at least the ancient, like, farmer type Range Rover is in Forza.
Managed to get that one, yeah.
No, do you see the 2015 Land Range Rover as well? So I guess Forza Microsoft managed to get some decent deals with Range Rover.
Yeah. They scored a win.
Yeah, they have the Sport SVR.
It's amazing going through Holmes Chapel. Every vehicle is a Range Rover.
Where's Holmes Chapel?
Basically a place full of every it's an Elderly Edge kind of area, where the football stuff.
Right. I know that when I was driving to like Takes Nose, I passed through like a farm area, and there's a lot of Range Rovers there parked, like older Range Rovers, not like the SUV types, like farmland.
Right. Elderly Edge, not
Rovers.
Holmes Chapel. It's just all trademarks. You've got Waitrose, and every car parked up is a Range Rover, and there's lots of mansions with like 2 Range Rovers parked in like large driveways and things.
God, it's super rare that I see a Range Rover here in France.
Probably
I
too
think it's
inefficient.
actually still a UK brand. Or is it owned by someone else now? Is it owned by a German company?
Probably. My dad got given one second hand, and it was just too expensive to
run.
basically. He had to basically sell it on because it was just unmaintainable. It was so expensive to fuel up, and the electronics in it were quite advanced and were starting to fail. And to get the thing fully repaired would have been too expensive. It was like a computer system thing, so you couldn't just use physical mechanics to repair it.
Apparently, it's a
Hey,
mark of Jaguar Land Rover. Oh, Jaguar Land Rover Fuse. I think.
Right.
Apparently, it's related to Jaguar. Doesn't Jaguar like purchased by a German company?
Jaguar.
British multinational. No, I think no, they are the. I think they're the only.
Genuine British.
Hang on a minute. Jaguar Land Rover Automotive PLC is the holding company of Jaguar Land Rover Limited, a British multinational automotive company and subsidiary of Indian automotive giant Tata Motors Limited. So apparently it's owned by a fucking Indian company.
Could have been bought out, yeah.
Tata Motor Limited, formerly Tata Engineering and Locomotive Company, is an Indian multinational automotive manufacturing company headquartered in Mumbai, Maharashtra, India. It's part of the Tata Group, an Indian. Oh, yeah, apparently it's Indian. That's really weird. I mean, to be fair, that the cars themselves, it says that they're actually made in England still.
Yeah,
it's
it's a British company,
it's,
but owned with like Pixel Inspiration, are a British company, but we're owned by a French company.
A French company, yeah, it's pretty much that. But it's the ultimate.
Some guy would have gotten sick rich off of the sale.
Yeah,
Look at these 2D springs holding this thing together.
I've never heard of Tata Motor Company before.
I've heard of Tata Steel, but I don't know if that's the same.
Subsidiaries are Jaguar Land Rover, Tata Daewoo. Wait, what? They own Daewoo? Is a commercial vehicle manufacturer headed in South Korea. Oh yeah, wow, they own Daewoo.
No, they're not 2D springs. They just kind of look at it from an angle.
Interesting. Tata Technologies and Tata Hispano. So yeah, I guess Tata Hispano. They make buses apparently, with bus coach cabins in Europe. Yeah.
Oh, incredible! And on that, ta-ta, everyone.
Ta-ta, and good game.
Good game, GG.
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 You learned something this game. India owns a lot of stuff.
My mind.